Here we go. I'm Alex, and I'm going to be talking about the Sacramento Kings. Now, today, they're heading to the Oracle Arena after a big All-Star break to face the Warriors. Now, recently in this season, the Kings and the Warriors have had probably the most exciting games of any teams. Last time they played, they broke a record of 42 threes in one game. And now the Warriors have broken that record since that, but no team besides the Kings was matching what the Warriors were shooting. At the end of the game, the Kings shot 20 threes and the Warriors shot 22 threes. And the rest of the teams, like Warriors, beat them by like 8 threes. So the Kings showed up in that game. Now, a big reason for the Kings shooting is their star shooting guard, Buddy Hield, who faced off against Stephen Curry. Doesn't really ring a bell, but I think he's on the Warriors. In the three-point contest, they both made it to the finals, but they both lost. They both got the two highest scores, and yet they both lost to someone who no one really cares about, who's on the Nets. I don't know. Now, the Kings haven't faced the new Warriors with Boogie Cousins. In 2017, as you might know, the Kings traded Boogie away from their team for Buddy Hield and some other pieces, and a lot of people just thought it was a trade to get Boogie away. But we got Buddy Hield, and he seems to be the future of a great franchise that we're going to have. Maybe not this year, but in the following years, it's heading there. And the Warriors have multiple people on their team that can win a game in a quarter, because they've done it to us. If the Kings can play like they always do against the Warriors this year and just add a little more defense, the Kings could shock the fans in Oakland. Now, I'll be talking about the player matchups, like point guards and shooting guards and stuff. So, we're starting with point guards. De'Aaron Fox versus Stephen Curry. Very different style. Stephen Curry is more of a dribble up and shoot when he wants to, and then pass second. De'Aaron is a pass first. He has more assists than Stephen Curry per game. He isn't shooting at a lot of threes. You probably won't see him shoot much. And he's getting 17 points. So he's getting 10 less points than Stephen Curry, but he's also dishing out more assists. So it makes up for that. And he's averaging over 2 steals a game. So he should try to defend Stephen Curry quite well. So this clash of styles should be pretty fun to watch. Now, shooting guard, Buddy Hield, who's one of the best shooters in the league, is facing off with Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson isn't playing great this year. He's shooting under 40% from 3, which isn't like him. But, so everyone has their off years, and in the bottom line, he can still have a great game and shut you out. He wasn't in the three-point contest since he's been a little off. Little, not that much, but a little off this year from 3. And, he's really scary to the Kings because every time we play him, he seems to have a great game. A few years back, he scored 27 points in one quarter. We don't know how he did that. But Buddy Hield can have a good game as well. He can shut you out if he's feeling good. Like he did in the Pistons earlier this season. We were down like 10 with 4 minutes to go. He went on a tear, and then he made a game winner to win the game. So, he's done it before, and we're going to need him tonight. Small forward, Harrison Barnes. He used to be on the Warriors. He got them a championship. The Warriors replaced him with someone, he's okay. It's Kevin Durant. Oh my goodness, this team is good. Okay. Well, KD, he's known as the greatest scorer in history because they can't call him LeBron or Michael Jordan. He's one of the best players in the entire NBA, that's for sure, and probably one of the best in history. He is the Warriors' leader right now. He's averaging 28 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, so he's averaging more assists than Stephen Curry, more rebounds than Stephen Curry, and about the same points. So, and then Harrison Barnes, he was a star Then he went to the Mavericks, and he was their leader for a good couple years. And right now, since he's been with the Kings, he's been playing a lot of minutes to get used to our style. He's been averaging like 13 points, 7 rebounds, a steal, and he's been a good presence to have on the court. So this matchup should be interesting of how Harrison Barnes can slow down KD. Power forward, you might not know the Kings power forward, Nemanja Bjelica. He's a shooting big man. He's okay. He's not scoring a lot. He's getting some rebounds. He has some hustle plays. He's good from downtown. He's 42%. He used to be 47, so he's dropped a little bit. But, you know. But the big shine with the power forward for the Kings is Marvin Bagley, who's been coming off the bench. But he's getting more minutes right now than Bjelica. And he's averaging 13.7 rebounds and a block, and he's very efficient from the field. So he's just a really good presence. All he needs to do is pass more. When he gets the ball, he pretty much always wants to take it to the hole, which isn't bad, but sometimes you need to pass, you know? And the Warriors power forward, Draymond Green, he's having a weird year this year. He's not even scoring 10 points a game, but then he's leading the Warriors in assists and rebounds. So, you know, good helper right there. Good tool to use on your team. So, Draymond Green will probably be pretty good against Bjelica, and we'll see what he can do against Bagley. Bagley's an offensive machine, so we'll see what he can do. Now, center, it's Boogie, and he's scary. He is scary. And he's going to face off a much weaker center in Willie Cauley-Stein. A lot of people think, personally, I think, Willie might be gone after this season because we've had 4 years with him. He's not very good at defense. He's not very good at offense. He's not very good at rebounds. I just think it's easier to get a steady center. It doesn't even have to be a very good center. We don't have to use him a lot, but we just steady. We do have Harry Giles, and he's showing some progress. But, you know, we'd like a sturdy guy to put on our team. Now, Cousins has been getting 14 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, stealing a block. So he's been pretty good for them. Willie has 13 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. But the thing, I said he's not good at rebounding because those 8 rebounds, like 7.5 of them are defensive, and anyone can get defensive. They're empty defensive boards. They're not like when you're fighting for it, he gets the board. That's not what he does. But Boogie can sure fight for the rebounding. Get it. So Cousins will probably look to post up on Willie, and if Willie can use his speed to match up with him, this matchup could be pretty interesting. So that's it. That's the preview of this game. If you want to check out my real stats and opinions, go check out my blog. Nope, I wrote that wrong. Sac City. It says Sac City, home of the Kings.blogspot.com, and it just shows more stats and opinions, and it's good to read if you want to preview the game and see what you should watch out for. So the Kings are in for it against the best team in the West, probably the best team in the league. But if the Kings can maintain cool and focus on defense, these young track stars could run out the building. That'll be fun to watch.